Usaha Takwa Mulia.
الفاتحة. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والعاقبة للمتقين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim, we express our gratitude for allowing us to gather on this blessed day in conjunction with International Virtual Educational Design, Invention and Innovation Competition 2022. We pray that you bless this program with the abundance of your mercy and grace. May all our efforts in making this program a success attain your acceptance and guidance. Ya Arhamar Rahimin. At this very moment, we extend our hands in servitude, hoping for your grace to unite our hearts, grant excellence to us in the facets of character building, and further what us excellence after excellence that is more meaningful in various domains in times to come. Ya Allah, only to you we extend our gratitude for all your mercy and blessings. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Thank you to Muhammad Afnan Haikal for the Dua recitation. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the last session of the 2022 iVEDIIC Lunch Date webinar series. I'm Dr. Ilya and I will be the MC for today's session. For the benefit of those who have just joined us today, iVEDIIC Lunch Date webinar series is part of the International Virtual Design, Invention and Innovation Competition 2022. iVEDIIC 2022 is co-organized with the University of the Immaculate Conception, Philippines. For your information, registration is still open for you to join this competition, and more information on this can be found on the YouTube description below. As for our workshop today, the link to register for the e-Cert and the training hour will be provided towards the end of our webinar. So this series of workshop features renowned speakers from various higher learning institutions to speak on publication and innovation. The last two webinars discussed two topics, which are innovations in teaching and from product to publication and vice versa. Today, we have another speaker with us, Associate Professor Dr. Nurkhamimi Zainuddin from Universiti Sains Islam Malaysia, who will be talking about how to pitch like a pro. So allow me to introduce the speaker. Dr. Kamimi is currently the Director of the Center for Marketing and Student Admission in Universiti Sains Islam Malaysia. He holds a PhD in Technology Enhanced Language Learning from the International Islamic University Malaysia. He is currently an Associate Professor at the Faculty of Major Language Studies, Universiti Sains Islam Malaysia. His research focus is on teaching Arabic as a second language and technology-enhanced language learning. In terms of innovation and product development, Dr. Kamimi has won numerous accolades which include a silver medal for inovasi gamifikasi global Arabic game dalam pengajaran dan pembelajaran for iText 2018, a gold medal for integrated Nakli and Akli knowledge and Akli framework for effective dyslexia Arabic language learning tools for UNICEL 2018. That's quite a mouthful. A gold medal for MOOC Bahasa Arab, Ibadah melalui Kaedah Heutagogy at the first International Media Literacy for Social Change Conference in 2018. Dr. Kamimi has also written several articles on innovation practices and a book entitled Teknologi dan Inovasi di dalam Pendidikan. So without further ado, I would like to call upon Dr. Nurkhamimi Zainuddin to deliver his talk entitled Pitch Like a Pro. The floor is yours, Doctor.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ilya. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya wal mursalin. Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Ma ba'd. Once again, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning, Deans, Deputy Deans, cliques from Uitm Stadium, Faculty of Education, and I guess we have international participants from University of Immaculate Conception, Philippines. We have cliques from Lourdes College of Philippines. We have also cliques from Brunei, Indonesia, and Pakistan. We'd like to welcome all of you. I might see a few comments from the participants in the chat box from YouTube. So inshallah, this afternoon, it is still 12:10 in Malaysia PM. So thank you very much for inviting me for this iVEDIIC lunch date. So the title given to me is Pitch Like a Pro. even though I'm not self-claiming that I am a pro, but inshallah, I will try my level best to discuss and to share with all of you about a few tips and tricks on how we can pitch like a pro, not just for innovation, but also for our teaching and learning processes. So allow me to share with all of you my slide for this launch date. Okay, so this is my slide for this afternoon. Right, so once again, my name is Nurkhamimi Zainuddin. You can call me Hamimi. So I am the associate professor in technology enhanced language learning, and I am also specialized in teaching Arabic as a second language in Faculty of Major Language Studies in Universiti Sains Islam Malaysia. For more details, you can just log on to drhamimi.com, and you can also follow my portfolio, my videos, my teaching and learning, my OER, open educational resources from Facebook, from Instagram, from TikTok, and also from my YouTube channel. You just type Dr. Hamimi and you will reach there, inshallah. Right, so normally people will get excited when we address them, right? So allow me to know more about you. So kindly introduce yourself. I would like all of you who are watching right now in via YouTube channel to introduce yourself. We just would like to know about your name, your faculty, and also your institution. Right, so we have Regine and John. Thank you very much. We have Joanna Magandam from University of the Immaculate Conception. Welcome. We have Madam Munira from Faculty of Education. Welcome, UITM. Okay, we have Dr. Khadijah Said Hashim from Faculty of Education, UITM. Thank you very much for joining us. Ninan Lim for FPP, UITM Sabah. Okay, Alhamdulillah. Mr. Reem Babira, okay, from the College of Teacher Education, from University of Immaculate Conception. Okay, welcome. Thank you for joining us. So we have Dr. Noraza for Faculty of Education, UITM. I guess for Dr. Noraza, I've read a few articles from her. Alhamdulillah. We have Princess Palmera from University of Immaculate Conception. All right. So I don't want to take more times, okay, for the introduction. So kindly just state your name, faculty, and institution, so that inshallah I will try to address the present of the participants from time to time. And also we have Fatin Alia from Academy of Language Studies, UITM Cawangan Negeri Sembilan Seremban campus. Okay, welcome Fatin Alia. All right, let's get to business. So allow me to share a few achievements. I guess the moderator has read a little bit about my achievement. So I just, from all the achievement I have, I just gathered some of the gold medalist achievement, which is the first one in last year, I guess, 2021 in EconDev, in building 21st century skills and digitalized pedagogy through animated media approach. Okay, gold medal. Another one is Animes. CIS, Task-Based Animated Approach for 21st Century Learning, IUCEL 2021. This is at national level. The third one is Integrated NACLI and ACLI Knowledge and ACLI Framework for Effective Dyslexia Arabic Language Learning Tools in UNICEF 2018. Next, GLOW at CBI, which is a grammar learning online with concept-based instruction at International University Carnival on e-learning on 2017. And also I obtained a gold medal for e-Prasmo, an online supervision tool at iTex 2017. This is a innovation competition at national level, as well as gamifikasi dalam pendidikan, or we call it as a gamification in education for our global Zakat game version 2.0 at iTex 2017. And also we obtained gold medal for gamifikasi dalam pendidikan for same product with a few improvement at Malaysia Technology Expo. All right, so our focus today is how do we pitch like a pro, because sometimes if our product is good enough, but we don't know how to present, how to pitch, how to profess our product. So normally a good product, but if the presenters, we cannot profess or we cannot present in a good way that really satisfy the judges or the adjudicators, so normally we cannot get the gold medal. Okay, so this is, I will share with all of you about a few tips and tricks for the pitching session, because normally at the national level or even at the iVEDIIC, I don't remember for iVEDIIC, but for iTex and per chapter at national level, normally all the presenters, all the participants will be given around 10 minutes or less, okay, maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes for pitching session, and will be continued with the question and answers from the jurors or from the juries. Right, so for my session, I will allow all the participants no need to wait until the end of the show or at the end of the session. If you have any question, you feel free, don't hesitate to stop me, to pause me. You can just throw your question up and then we will read one by one and we will entertain your question from time to time, okay? Right, so the first challenge, okay, among the challenges, the big challenges in pitching session during our not just for competition, but also in our teaching and learning, in our class, we have the time constraint. Okay, some of the participants, they talk too fast, okay, because they feel, oh, I want to finish faster. So Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is my product. Actually, this product coming from my research, my PhD research, and then my supervisor asked me to convert from the PhD research to a product too fast. Okay, like a Superman. Okay, or some of the participants, they talk too slow. Okay, all right. Assalamualaikum and very good morning, judges. My name is Hamimi. I am from Universiti Sains Malaysia. And after 5 minutes, judge will be, okay, thank you very much. Oh, sorry, I'm not finished yet. I'm not finished yet because you talk too slow. So how to settle or how to solve this kind of issues? Number one, have practice time. Even though you are pro, you are professional, doesn't matter, you are professional, you are beginner, you are intermediate, or you are amateur, so have a practice time. Okay, what does it mean by have practice time? Time the speech during practice. So during your rehearsal, set the time, okay? Let's say the time for pitching is 8 minutes. So you time the speech during your practice and keep practicing. Okay, you can practice in front of your colleagues, in front of mirrors, so that you can get comments from the student. Okay. Yes, all the participants are welcome to post your question at any point of the webinars. Okay, no problem. Okay, number two, let the audience enjoy their time. Okay, so you need to learn where to pause. Okay, where to react. Okay, sometimes where to feel. Sometimes when you because pitching is like a storytelling. Okay, when you make some jokes, okay, to the juries, okay, you may laugh a little bit, okay, and then sometimes you will say, okay, this product actually won a gold medal in this kind of competition. So you should feel proud of yourself and you show that proudness to your jury, no problem. And don't forget to spend time building rapport and engagement with the judges or the audience. Okay, but the question here, Dr. Hamimi, how? Right? So we know what, who, and when. Have practice time when, let the audience enjoy their time, their time. What? But how, Dr. Hamimi? How? Okay, I will share with all of you after this. Okay. All right. So let us move to the next slide. Hook. If you are fishing, hook is very important, right? So what do we mean by hook here? The meaning of hook here is to engage your audience right from the start. Okay, some of my colleagues ask me, Dr. Hamimi, do we need to start with greetings first? Assalamualaikum, Alhamdulillah. Okay, for me, depends on the time given. If you are given more than 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or even 20 minutes, I guess you may start with some proper greetings. But if the like a 3-minute thesis, some of the Malaysian or even student from outside, you are familiar with the with the terminologies of 3-minute thesis, right? You only have 3 minutes. So if you begin your presentation, your pitching with Assalamualaikum and a very good morning and a blah 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 with the proper greetings, so you only have 2 minutes or less than 2 minutes to do your pitching, right? Am I right? But if you have 3 minutes, for me, just go straight to the point. Okay, don't bother of giving salam or with the proper greetings, or else I can suggest you with a short one, Assalamualaikum, and then just go straight to your point. Okay, so the common method, okay, that we are using, how to hook your audience, how to engage your audience right from the start. Number one is asking question. Tak ada orang yang berani. No one kan is brave enough to ask question to the audience, to ask question to the jury, because normally the jury will ask question to us, right? But we can also ask question. But type of question, okay. Normally, for me in my pitching session, okay, let's say I have a common ground, common understanding or mutual understanding between us. I have the same problem and you have the same problem. So normally I will ask the same question to the jury. Let's say, for example, okay, let's say, okay, Dato, or we have the juries. Prof, normally during our pandemic COVID-19, most of the students are having a screen time or mental health because of the too many screen time. Do you have the same problem, Prof? If the Prof nodded yes, that means we are asking a very good question. So we are on the same ground, right? Because I am having same problems and you are experiencing the same problems. So we are on the same page, right? And then you may also surprise the audience by an unexpected piece of information. For example, do you know, Prof, that 100,000 students in Malaysia, okay, SPM leavers, they did not want to further their study to the higher level. Do you know, Prof? So this is some kind of question that will surprise your audience or will surprise your jurors. Because, ladies and gentlemen, the attention span for your jurors, and for your participant is less than 10 seconds. So the first 10 seconds is very crucial to make or to build the rapport between you and your juries, or between you and your audience. And also in teaching and learning, between you and your students. Okay, if the 10 seconds you messed it up, so you will be ignored, you will be abandoned, okay, alone in the class. That's why in our class, Ami Zakaria, I usually would start my pitch with thought-provoking question. Yeah, provoke. Okay, but don't provoke too much. Okay, we have less than 5 minutes, less than 10 minutes. We can throw up we can throw one provoking question, but not too many, because we have so many things to pitch and to share with your jurors or with your audience. Ifa Nabila, strategies. Okay, yes, correct. And also you can ask a question and answer with amazing facts. Normally we call it as a trivia, right? But right now, normally in any competition, participant, they will do what? They will do some readings. They will read whatever they have in the poster from up until down, from hair until toe, up until toe. Right? Don't do that, please, please. The poster the poster has been prepared for the juries, but not for you to read it up. Okay? What if you get a negative response? Very good question, Azwin Asila. What if you get a negative response? Right. So normally, if I get a negative response from the provoking question, from the unexpected piece of information, we can say, yes, Prof, I agree with you. That's why we need to do more research to uncover, to disclose, to discover, or to discuss more and more about your responses. So normally it's like in viva voce lah kan. Normally when the examiners, they try to scold us, they try to give us negative comments, so they would just want to test, okay, how the endurance level of yourself, not just to punish you, but they want to just they want to test you whether you want to fight fire with fire, or you want to fight fire with some wisdom. Okay, so that would be my response. Okay, Azwin. All right, so let us move to the next slide. Right, and in order for us to engage with your student, one of the tips that I can share with all of you about intriguing method. You can use a metaphor. So because some of the jurors, they just get bored with the simple sentences. Sometimes we can use a chronology. Okay, we can Prof, or we can say, Mister, could you imagine? Okay, this is you and this is your son. Okay, we can use a metaphor that really can relate the problem and the solution that we are having right now. And number two, reenact the problem or situation faced by the user. So reenact means we can story back, we can revamp a little bit about the problems with the same problem, what the different situation. But if the, let's say we are judges from Philippines, from Brunei, Pakistan, okay, we can say, okay, this is a case study in my university. Do we have the same problem occurred in Pakistan? If the jurors know that, yes. What if the jury start yawning? Masya Allah. Macam mana nak jawab tu? Macam mana kalau dah juri ni dia dah start menguap that means dia dah mula boring kot kan dengan kita punya produk tu. That means perhaps the product is not good enough, or the product is not because sometimes I can see the level of the competition. Okay, like in Pencipta and in MTE, Pencipta and also iTex. Normally the first question they will ask, does this product have IP or has IP or applied for IP? If the answer is no, then they will start yawning. Kan? But I don't know for iVEDIIC, the rubric of the rubric for iVEDIIC, I don't know. I have not knowledge about the rubric for iVEDIIC 2022. And also fire with fire, and then you will fail. Yes, correct, Cikgu Shikin. And then you also can tell a story. Okay, so normally when people ask me, Dr. Hamimi, how do we exercise, do practice to pitch like a pro? I will say you can refer to the stand-up comedian. Stand-up comedian because he has no props, he has no counterpart, okay, to sparring partner. So he is standing in front of people by himself. So stand-up comedy, if you are a very successful stand-up comedy, that equals to, or it means that you are a very very good pitcher, because you need to pitch your idea. You need to make people laugh. If people don't laugh, that means your jokes are right. Right, the world is full of beautiful shapes like the hexagon, octagon, and pentagon. Yet there's one that we find unattractive and despise. Which kind of shape do you think it is? MashaAllah. The rest of participants, anybody can respond to the Nadine Friedrich here? What kind of shape do you think it is? Okay. Oh, this is an example from Nadine. Okay, she used when she talked about personal financial management before. Can you guess the shape? So normally Nadine will give some kind of riddles, and maze to the jurors. Okay, so the jurors will not yawn. Okay, for the product. And also use simple language. Even this is from I learned from Prof Karin lah, USM. Okay, Hamimi, you use simple language. Don't use a jargon. Don't use a buzzword that people cannot understand. So use a simple language. Even your grandma can understand, because sometimes we don't know. Okay, as an academics and academician, we use too much jargons in our field, but we don't know. Normally, the judges will come from your field and also will come from the industry, right? So it doesn't mean that all of them will understand your jargons and your terminologies used in your product. So lower down a little bit your syntax, your pragmatics, and use a very simple language in bracket. Even your grandma can understand. Okay. Munira Muhammad Izam, I will stare at my audience until all eyes are on me. MashaAllah. Garang ni. Okay. So boleh tanya, you may ask Prof Azia alias yawning. Pernah tak Prof Azia yawning in front of Hamimi punya presentation? Tak pernah kot, tapi tak tahulah ya. Alright. Okay, next. Okay. This is a best pitch by Willie Green. Okay, you may find it from YouTube. Okay, so this is some of the examples that I've been using, I've been referring, I've been sharing with my student. Okay, for all time. Okay, so allow me to share this video with subtitles so you will digest what do I mean by hook your audience. Okay. Okay, allow me to switch on the subtitle. Okay, please give me some thumbs up if you can hear the voice, okay?
I'm so stressed out trying to plan all of life's celebrations. I mean, I got little Susie's graduation, I got Ted's birthday party, and of course, football season is coming back. I want to plan a tailgating party for that. I wish there was one easy solution for me to order all my party supplies, just as easy as booking an Airbnb. Wait, there is. Party on Demand is your one-stop mobile party supply shop, delivering the party to you in 1 hour or less. We deliver the 3 essential ingredients you need to wow your guests and have an incredible, memorable party. We deliver food, talent, and decorations right to your door. Bam! We make it happen easily with our partnerships from Uber Eats, Grubhub, and Postmates, delivering that tantalizing food that's yummy, yummy in your tummy. In addition to that, our friends over at Amazon Prime are hooking it up with our great, crazy curated party box that's delivered to your door. Plus, we have hooked up over 1,500 incredible talents of dancers, acrobatics, and even your own personal chef from Benihana, Katachi. That's It all starts with the box. Party on Demand has already partnered with over 35 of the world's largest companies and brands that's going to give you the cool thing. Think of Pinterest meets Etsy, delivered in your box and all exclusive right to your door. Oh man, it's going down. Our app is simple and easy to use. And in less than 5 clicks from your phone, your party is on. With over $251 billion in the licensing and rental industry, we know we're going to disrupt this marketplace because over 800,000 people celebrate their birthday in the U.S. alone every single day, not including over 500,000 people that just have a great social and celebration as well. With that, Party on Demand situates ourselves between the sweet spot of affordability and convenience. Now, our revenue model was simple. Nowhere, and I mean nowhere, can you find food, talent, and decor delivered to your door same day for the incredible price. Wait for it, $299. Ow! Make it want to shake something. We're asking for $1.5 million in exchange for 15% equity. This will give us a 15-month runway and yield profitably about $7.5 million. Party on Demand was inspired by my father, who passed away from cancer. But before he did, he said, son, celebrate life more often. Whether that's your job promotion or getting an A on a test or even crossing the street, celebrate life every single day. Now you don't have to stress no more or wonder how to put on a really cool party and impress your friends. We can do it for you. I'm Big Willie G, the CEO of Party on Demand, and we're helping you, and your best friend sitting next to you to party on. So call us, and I'll see you at the party. Woo, woo, woo.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what do you get from this Willie Green? I would like to read some comments here. Go. Okay, Dr. Naraza, analogies. I always use using metaphors is a good idea. I also find using analogies helps put the idea into context and make it easier to understand. Yes, thank you very much. Let's say if this Willie Green, okay, do some pitching in front of you, you will buy his product or not? Party on Demand, everything in one box. Let's share some of your thoughts. You have some comments on Willie Green? Okay, to me, he speak way too fast. Okay, convincing but difficult to grasp his ideas. Okay, fair enough. Okay, Nanlin, I think he is very enthusiastic. Yes, correct. So I guess in this video is pitching, I think he has been given not more than 3 minutes or 2 minutes. So that's the best Willie Green can go. How relatable his style to education kind of product. All right. So for me, Punita Billy Mariapan. Okay. So for product, normally they will speak like this. But in our education setting, normally we will refer to our stakeholders, which is our student themselves. Because in our student, we have a slow-paced student, we have a fast-paced student, we have intermediate-phase student, right? So we cannot, there is no one size fits all. So thank you very much for pointing it out, Bonita Billy, because for me, the way, but the idea here, not just the confidence level, yes. Thank you, Arnida Jaya. I will buy from him. The confidence level on and the skill on how to conclude everything. Okay, how to conclude from the products, the novelty, the commercial values. okay, and how he pointed out the problems, okay, that we are having right now. So I think that skill need to be built up. Willie Green really knows his business and teaches it with enthusiasm. Would definitely download the apps and give it a try. Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Nuraza. Okay, more comment, please. Right. Okay, this is another video from YouTube. Man finds Jerry in hotel room. Okay, I guess most of you have already watched this, but we will watch it again later on. Okay, after this. Speak clearly, even though sometimes most of the student, okay, not just for undergraduate student from the postgraduate, student from masters and for PhD, they don't have the confidence level, because normally when I ask my student to go to participate in any convention, in any conference, in any innovation exhibition, they will say, "Oh, Dr. Mimi, sorry lah, saya punya my English is not that good. I will fumble a lot. I will stumble up during my presentation. Takut lah. I'm very scared. I feel scared because my English is not very good." Okay, so like I said in the beginning of the session, so practice makes perfect, right? So this is because of the English language, okay, the weaknesses, because the English competency is not that good, so this is what happens.
Good evening, guest services. How can I help you?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me. Actually, my English is not good.
Okay.
But you know Tom and Jerry?
Yes, the cartoon.
Yeah. Jerry is here in my room.
I'm sorry?
Jerry is here in my room.
You have a mouse in the room.
Yeah. Please come here, and when you come here, bring Tom with you.
But we don't have Tom in the hotel.
Okay. Come, please.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, what do you understand from this? What do you understand from this video, ladies and gentlemen? The first and foremost, the customer, the guest, asking the receptionist, "Hello, I have Tom. You know Tom and Jerry? Okay, cartoon Tom and Jerry." So he's explaining about cat and mouse, right? So you know Tom and Jerry? Yes, I have Jerry in my room. Okay, is claiming that he has mouse, ada tikus dalam bilik hotel dia. He has mouse in his hotel room. Okay, so you have mouse in your room. What should we do? Bring Tom. Please bring Tom to my room. Please bring some cat, or bring some solution, not just cat, but bring some solution. How can I solve the mouse problem in my room? Okay, so this is exactly what I tell my student. Okay, I tell my student, don't worry about your English. Language is just about language. The thing is, you know how to profess, how to share your ideas. So normally a professional, they will start from the beginner first. Okay, so through some experience, some mistakes, and you may ask any of the gold medalists in any exhibition, I will make sure they will start with no medal, with the bronze medal first, and then they will improve a little bit. Okay, upgrade to silver medal, silver, and last but not least, they will get a gold medal. I would dare say here, mention here, that nobody will get straight up to the gold medal, because normally they will start with more mistake, more problems, the error here and there, more practices, and it will makes you a perfect picture after that. So this is man finds Jerry in his hotel room. Okay, so please bring Tom to catch you, Jerry. All right. And this is also another tips and tricks, okay, for your including iVEDIIC 2022. Know or study your game, because according to Sun Tzu, one very bestseller book, The Art of War, okay, every battle is won before it is fought. Sebelum pergi berjuang, kita dah boleh menang dah. How? Okay. Normally, when you participate in any innovation exhibition, iVEDIIC, EconDev, Pencipta, we have British innovation, right? The rubric for the judging, okay, for the judge, it is not a secret. It is an open secret, right? How do we know? Even though we are just participant. Okay, when you go to the website, okay, when you get the poster template, okay, the poster template, all the elements that need to be in your poster, actually it is the rubric of your competition. Okay. When you open the website of your, let's say iVEDIIC, okay, the elements that you need to be put, need to be installed, need to be inserted in your poster. The novelty, the commercial values, the achievement, the recognition, right? So all of these are actually the rubric of the competition. Okay. What if he never watched Tom and Jerry before? Would be clueless to answer that call, but that would be impossible. Everyone loves Tom and Jerry. That's why I guess the first question, do you know Tom and Jerry? Okay, if the answer is no, I don't know Tom and Jerry. No, perhaps he will go to another cartoon lah, All right. So know your game. So actually, I will ask my colleagues. I will ask first. Okay, what kind of competition you are having right now? It is at national level or university level. So from there, we will measure what kind of preparation that we need to prepare before going to the battle zone. Okay. So it's an open secret. Know your game. If you you study the website, get the poster template. Normally, all the elements of the template from the template, it will be your judging rubric for that competition. All right. So normally, I will suggest my colleagues and students, people from and also colleagues from Brunei, from Philippines, Pakistan, Indonesia, to always jot down this kind of business canvas. Okay. So normally this kind of business canvas, if you have your own business canvas, you can pitch easily. You can pitch your product easily, because you know who are the key partners of your product, who are the key activities using your product, what kind of activities you can organize, what are the key resources, what the value proposition. Okay, I guess in this launch date, I'm not able to describe one by one what key partners are, what key activities are. You can just Google it. Okay, business canvas. They will show one by one what key partners are, what value proposition are, what customer relationships are, what are the channels, what are the customer segments, what are the cost structure. Because normally when we ask when we ask the participant, okay, this product is very good one. If I want to buy one product from you now, how much you will sell to me? This is some kind of provoking question, but normally it will ask by the judges. Okay, normally, I don't think you will. I cannot imagine that you want to buy from me right now. I did not think about the cost structure yet. That means you are not ready. Okay, you are not ready. Your product is just a prototype. You are not ready to sell your product to the customers. Okay, so this product is not ready yet, and the revenue streams for your products. Okay, normally I will, so you may share this business canvas to your colleagues and as well as your students to make sure they are If you have this kind of business canvas, you may pitch your product easily. All right. So normally when we look at Hans Rosling, this is very prominent university, Swedish physician, okay, from Sweden. So this is my slide for today. Okay, say hi to Hans Rosling. Is very if you Google Hans Rosling, is a very professional picture. Okay, so when I first watched Hans Rosling videos in 2014, I said to myself, if my history lecturers or history teachers taught me like Hans Rosling, maybe right now I will I'm not specializing in Arabic, but I will specialize in history. So what do we mean by specializing in statistics? Let's see the video from Hans Rosling. Let's watch the video from Hans Rosling. Okay, allow me to.
Visualization is right at the heart of my own work too. I teach global health. And I know having the data is not enough. I have to show it in ways people both enjoy and understand. Now, I'm going to try something I've never done before. Animating the data in real space, with a bit of technical assistance from the crew.
So, here we go. First, an axis for health. Life expectancy, from 25 years to 75 years. And down here, an axis for wealth, income per person, $400, $4,000, and $40,000. So down here is poor and sick, and up here is rich and healthy. Now, I'm going to show you the world 200 years ago, in 1810. Here come all the countries. Europe brown, Asia red, Middle East green, Africa south of Sahara blue, and the Americas yellow. And the size of the country bubbles show the size of the population. And in 1810, it was pretty crowded down there, wasn't it? All countries were sick and poor. Life expectancy were below 40 in all countries. And only UK and the Netherlands were slightly better off, but not much. And now, why start the world? The Industrial Revolution makes countries in Europe and elsewhere move away from the rest. But the colonized countries in Asia and Africa, they are stuck down there. And eventually, the Western countries get healthier and healthier. And now we slow down to show the impact of the First World War and the Spanish flu epidemic. What a catastrophe! And now I speed up through the 1920s and the 1930s. And in spite of the Great Depression, Western countries forge on towards greater wealth and health. Japan and some others try to follow, but most countries stay down here. Now, after the tragedies of the Second World War, we stop a bit to look at the world in 1948. 1948 was a great year. The war was over, Sweden topped the medal table at the Winter Olympics, and I was born. But the differences between the countries of the world was wider than ever. United States was in the front, Japan was catching up. Brazil was way behind, Iran was getting a little richer from oil, but still had short lives. And the Asian giants, China, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Indonesia, they were still poor and sick down here. But look what is about to happen. Here we go again. In my lifetime, former colonies gained independence, and then finally they started to get healthier and healthier and healthier. And in the 1970s, then countries in Asia and Latin America started to catch up with the Western countries. They became the emerging economies. Some in Africa follows. Some Africans were stuck in civil war and others hit by HIV. And now we can see the world today in the most up-to-date statistics. Most people today live in the middle, but there are huge differences at the same time between the best of countries and the worst of countries. And there are also huge inequalities within countries. These bubbles show country averages, but I can split them. Take China, I can split it into provinces. There goes Shanghai. It has the same wealth and health as Italy today. And there is the poor inland province Guizhou. It is like Pakistan. And if I split it further, the rural parts are like Ghana in Africa.
And yet, despite the enormous disparities today, we have seen 200 years of remarkable progress. That huge historical gap between the West and the rest is now closing. We have become an entirely new converging world. And I see a clear trend into the future. With aid, trade, green technology and peace, it's fully possible that everyone can make it to the healthy, wealthy corner.
Well, what you have seen in the last few minutes is a story of 200 countries shown over 200 years and beyond. It involved plotting of 120,000 numbers. Pretty neat, huh?
Okay, pretty neat, huh? 200 countries and 200 years in 4 minutes. What say you, everybody? What say you, ladies and gentlemen? 200 countries, 200 years in 4 minutes. That's why I said, kalaulah cikgu sejarah ajar saya macam ni dulu, mungkin saya minat sejarah, mungkin dapat ya. If my teachers, my history teachers taught me like Hans Rosling, maybe my motivation to learn history is more higher and higher. Okay, but the question here, how do we do this, Dr. Hamimi? We need what kind of software? Okay, because right now every video for normally most of the competition, right, innovation competition, they ask us to record a video, right? So I'm thinking if we can produce a video like Hans Rosling, so they will be convincing, we can build a rapport between the presenters and the judges, and as well, they will get hooked from the beginning until the end. Am I right? Okay, let me share with all of you, what can we do? The first trick, if you want to do like this Hans Rosling, okay, presentation, you may use PowerPoint. You may use PowerPoint. PowerPoint? Are you serious, Dr. Mimi? Yes, because PowerPoint, you can put the dots and you can use the motion path. Okay, so the dots will move from up until down, down to up until down, right? And then you may use the green screen for you. Okay, you may use yourself, and you may record and put yourself on the far right or far left on the screen. The second one, we have Gapminder. Gapminder, okay, Gapminder by Hans Rosling himself. Okay, from this Gapminder, this is some kind of animating data. Okay, ready-made, dah senang dah. Okay, plug and play. You may choose every resource that you would like to have. Animating data, we are talking about thousand and million of data here. It's a live data you may use, and you can use Lightboard. Okay, me myself as USIM, we have, okay, you may refer to my channel. Okay, so I have recorded a few lectures using Lightboard.
Tiada lagi bergas dan menangis. Enfagrow A+ Gentle is the
advertisement. Another advertisement, sorry. Okay, so this is Lightboard. Okay, so this Lightboard, Alhamdulillah, in USIM, we have bought one Lightboard. We can jot down, we can do some doodling, and also using PowerPoint, we can put that live statistic. So when the dots is moving, you can start your pitching. Okay, perhaps Dr. Ella, we need more bengkel lah, we need more workshop lah to talk about because my title is Pitch Like a Pro. So for teaching and learning tools and application, so perhaps we might need a new next workshop to talk about that kind of matters. Okay, so normally, do we need more money? Do we need more budget for this? No, I normally, according to levels, we can use PowerPoint or you can use a Lightboard. You may refer to the more videos from my channel, Dr. Hamimi, okay, on how I use Lightboard for my teaching and learning. All right, so I guess that's all. Allow me to read a few comments from YouTube. Okay, thank you very much. Impressive how much technology can uplift, boost one's pitch. Yes, very impressive with the technology used. The pitch is so well done. Okay, agree, Doctor. PowerPoint sekarang makin hebat dah. I even use it to create video. Get Mind is new to me. Okay, thank you very much. Very attractive PowerPoint, because for some of the lecturers, they say, "Alah, PowerPoint je." For me, I always quote Prof Karim lah. A fool with a tool, still a fool. If you use a hammer to cook your curry, of course, you cannot cook well, right? But if you know how to use your tools effectively, okay, with the pedagogical articulation, but it's a pedagogically articulated, inshallah, your teaching and learning will be more interesting from time to time. With that, thank you very much again. Hope to see you again. If you have any question, don't hesitate to contact me. You may email me drhamimi@gmail.com, or you may refer to my portfolio from drhamimi.com. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dr. Ella, I guess you did not unmute your microphone.
Okay, sorry about that. Let me just recap. Okay, thank you very much for the insightful talk, Doctor. The Hans Rosling video, like what I mentioned just now when I was muted, was really captivating. I was mesmerized. And I think we can conclude that having an impactful pitch session does not just rely on your language, but you need to definitely have the right tools. It doesn't have to be sophisticated. It can just be a PowerPoint, software, but how you utilize it and how you connect it with your content and how you present your data is the most important thing. I think we all have gained a lot of insight on how to pitch our products better after listening to your talk. And I think you've addressed basically all the questions that were posed on our YouTube channel. Is there anything, before we end, is there anything else from the chat that you would like to, maybe the last minute one that you would like to address? I'm looking at the screen now.
I guess there's one question. Do we need to have, Dr. Kamimi, does the BMP is compulsory for every business pitching, or is just for our self-preparation on what we should have know about your business? Okay, normally I will, before this, I don't make it a compulsory, but right now I can see even a very competition at UC level, they will ask the same question from the business canvas, even though they don't ask you, do you have a business canvas? They don't ask that kind of question, but they will ask, who is your rival? Rival mean this, your and how can you make money from this? Because we are talking about commercialization. Edupreneurs, not just educators, but edupreneurs. Education plus entrepreneur. How can you make money from this? How can you contribute back to your university? So my advice would be, my humble advice would be, if you have a business canvas, easily you can tackle this kind of question. So let us go the hard way. Okay, for our student, maybe we can just give them some kind of the exposure first. But for our colleagues, if you have a business canvas, inshallah, you can tackle. Or even they don't ask about business canvas, you may address them. You may tell them that actually we have created a business canvas for this product. So that means the judges, we have some kind of expectation or some kind of what we call in their mind, your presenters are ready and this product is enough because they have created a business canvas, so they are ready from upside down, left and right. Okay.
Okay, I think there you have it. That's the last tip. I think is a pro tip to all the those who are joining our iVEDIIC competition. So make sure your products. If you want to win, maybe you need to have a business canvas mentioned when you are pitching your product to the judges. All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Kamimi. I think that is all. Since there are no more questions, I would like to again express our sincerest gratitude my sincerest gratitude to the organizing committee, and also to Dr. Kamimi for your time to be with us today. Thank you so much. So I hope in the future we will have you again, inshallah. And thank you very much to all the audience. Thank you. Thank you so much. So let's end the session with UITM's official song, UITM di Hatiku. Thank you, everyone.